My name is Rajendra Pratap Gupta and I am the chair of the Global Digital Health Summit. And I wanted to share with you some of the interactions which I had, in build up to this summit, which I'm sure that you're going to find it amazing, insightful, and quite relevant in terms of how you can utilize the learnings that you will have at this summit. And I would share a few of my interactions with you uh, while we have gone ahead to shape the agenda to get you the speakers and why the speakers. So we have been very, very careful in terms of choosing our speakers. And one of the speakers you're going to meet is an amazing doctor, started using technology in 2018. And contrary to the belief that technology takes you away from the patient, loses the doctor touch, I think the belief and the experience of the doctor has been that she feels more connected to her patients. This has led to better clinical outcomes. And the best part, this doctor was recommended to us by her patients. And you're going to fly her to Mumbai to share her experiences with you. And I see every reason that every single doctor in this country can use technology, basic technology, which is not expensive. You can expand your reach, revenue, and the most part is that you will have a happy patient. All the doctors want that their patients should be satisfied, they should be treated well, they should have better clinical outcomes. And the technologies that we're going to demonstrate you are going to give you that answer. We're also going to have you hospital administrator. Typically, it's believed that tech adoption is difficult. You need a complete tech team and it don't get good team. So we're going to fly you administrator from the state of Bihar. How you use technology to add additional revenue of 10 lakh rupees a month. Not a small number by any standard. And more than that, this has led to their hospital becoming a prominent hospital. We are also going to discuss the future of hardware versus software. And this is relevant for all those who are in the field of medical devices. I think if you are shaping your strategy based on being a superior hardware manufacturer, I think you should take a step back. When you join this summit, you're going to meet global leaders, you're going to meet a scientist, you're going to meet a bureaucrat, you're going to meet a very interesting set of people on that panel of what's the disruption in store for the medical device industry and why we should immediately rethink our strategy. If you're a manufacturer, if you are a seller, I think it's time to upgrade yourself. This session is going to be really, very important for you and the pharma industry. So out of every 4 CEOs that I spoke to, 3 didn't know about digital therapeutics. And I was surprised because in this age, the digital age, where you're expecting, to be ahead of the competition, it's not going to happen by just selling pills. You need pills plus knowledge, and that cannot happen without technology. And digital therapeutics is something that I can say with conviction that by 2025, every company that is not into trading of medicines will start using digital therapeutics. And this also involves the doctors and the patient engagement, because if you feel that you can still do it in a conventional manner and the patient will not know, I must tell you that in this age, a patient knows it whether you tell it or not. Whether a doctor prescribes or not, a patient is going to look at an Instagram reel, a patient is going to look at Facebook, at Twitter, and going to try the technology. So I think it's better for doctors and the pharmaceutical industry to be ready with technology before patient comes to you and starts giving you a lecture on how to use technology and where to use technology. I think we are living in that age. So this conference that we have built has been built around getting those speakers who have actually done work in this field. This is not a theoretical conference like those that happen around the year. This is a very unique summit, a summit that helps you shape your digital health strategy, a summit that tells you where exactly you can integrate technology in your practice and your organization, technologies that work. So I'm very excited, about 1st and 2nd September and what this summit will do to the Indian healthcare system and how every attendee will walk out with their strategy, solutions in mind, and the best part, we would have created a community of practice of people who will use digital tools to make healthcare transparent, accountable, and outcome driven. It's happening, and healthcare is not going to be without technology. And never forget the difference between being a beneficiary and victim of technology disruption is the speed at which you use it. So I suggest that you join us this summit and fast track your tech adoption so that you are a beneficiary and not a victim of technology disruption. I promise you this will be the best summit that you've ever attended, and I hope you register before we run out the seats. I look forward to seeing you there. Good luck.